Hi there, Selective Collective. This is Kim here to do your messages. Hope you're doing good. This deck was put all in order, nice and tidy, and then I fucked it up on accident. So we're gonna do Celtic Cross, but we will do it, you know, taking reversals because that's what naturally happens. So that's what we're gonna do. I hope you guys are doing beautiful on this beautiful day. Messages, please, for the collective. My Urban Tarot. This poor deck. It's a mess. It's a mess. We'll take this side. What come, what may, right? Let's see what we get. Good. Oh, we get that? Why? Well, figure it out too for the outcome. So frustrating. Oh my gosh, that's so frustrating. That type of outcome is so frustrating. So, I have the Queen of Wands in the reverse in the past. Queen of Wands in the reverse. The underlying issue here in this reading is the Eight of Cups. What's interesting, I just split it to the Magician, and we have the Magician as in the upright as the main issue, so that's good. Well, let's see, why is this Queen of Wands in the reverse here? I relate this card to Aries, but we don't get hung up on signs here. Tell me more about Queen of Wands. Reverse. Page of Wands. It's like somebody's waiting to take a risk on something as long as they get the information or the news that comes in that lets them know, okay, well, it's time to step out. Like, it's like knowing that you're meant to step out onto the spotlight somehow, but also knowing that there's a certain time where I'm just seeing like a stage being set up. There's a certain setup. There's a certain, I guess you could say even divine timing that's associated with taking some kind of playful risk. And it's news. It's about news that you're going to get. I think that's what they're saying with this. So, I have the Death card as the challenge. Death card as the challenge. I mean, are we transforming? Is it a death rebirth cycle that has to do with this Magician energy? Or it says the Mage on here, but you know what I mean. Is there an ending that has to occur or that is occurring? Is this what we're even manifesting? Maybe. Maybe. Magician in the reverse. And then I have so many coincidences. So the Page of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Magician, the Magician. Well, I mean, wow. So it being in the reverse, it's almost, I don't know. I keep getting this message of something wasn't time, or it wasn't that it didn't work out, or wasn't that there's something about the timing, and there's something about having closure to a chapter before this manifestation is actually like ripe. like a fruit, like ripe like a fruit, ready to eat at a certain time. And something wasn't, and I don't always get that with the timing. But I am, and it feels, it's like I'm getting a cross between somebody that feels slightly frustrated, but also in complete alignment with, okay, I can work on this and this and this in the meantime because I know something is coming at the perfect time for me. There's a belief there, but there's also this other side to it of times of feeling low, of feeling like you want a manifestation to hurry up. And then we get balanced by realizing that there's an opportunity in the waiting. There always is. And it is part of helping set up this stage. So, I don't know. You take with that what you get also. Not just what I get from this, but what you get from this. Because there's that Page of Wands is at how we're feeling, but it's in the reverse. So, it's like when you just really want to have more enjoyment or fun out of life in general. And then in the heart of the matter, I have the Fool at the reverse, which is, we'll get a clarifying card, right? Because, yeah. There may be, alright, let's word it like this. You may be hesitant to open up your heart to something new because of what you've experienced already and because of what is maybe closing out in your life. Yeah, Knight of Wands in the reverse. This maybe fear or closed offness has been part of why we haven't been able to move forward here. It's been part of it. I mean, what is up with this? Let me get another. It's like your heart was more open or up to some sort of beautiful manifestation that you knew was in the works, that you knew was something that there was going to be a time. But over time, from that spark that you had here in the past to present time, is feeling not as passionate about it. And this, I don't think it's because it's not there. This can happen to people when they go through awakening, or enlightenment to some degree. It can happen where really go within to the point that it's not that this dream or this manifestation doesn't matter, but it's like, I found it all inside. It is what it is. Every situation, no matter if I'm happy or not, it's going to be still here, me in this present moment. There's kind of like a disconnection, ironically, through your stronger connection with the divine. Yeah, so like stepping into a role of this knowingness of this divine being that is actually you, this eternal soul, and feeling more and more disconnected to the death rebirth cycle here on earth. I like literally just got the word earthling, like like you're viewing this body and this life as this is the earthling. And like I started off the reading, what come what may, Well, come what may, because it's that feeling. It's not it. To some degree, it's apathy. To some degree, it's not bad though, because like I said, there's something here connected with the divine, and there's something connected with the knowing of who you really are. An earth situation is something that you are observing, and you know that, and it puts you in a different space. It can put you in a different space of mind. It definitely can. It can affect what you feel passionate about, especially if those things were like passions that were rooted in an earthly experience. I'm not saying that you're completely just this detached human being. I'm just saying that this is the energy that I'm picking up for the read. Let's use this Kipper deck and tell me more about the heart space. Thoughts in the reverse. Marriage. Imprisonment in the reverse. That would be freeing yourself, right? So thoughts in the reverse. Thoughts in the reverse. I really think this has to do with your constant day-to-day thoughts on what might be coming in for you. Whether or not you're going to be, I don't know, whether or not your heart is going to be in this spot for it. Obviously, we have to watch our thoughts when they're in the reverse, because we can be feeling like something's never going to come in, but at the same time being like, oh well. So I have the mirror card. That's interesting. And the bedroom card. So the mirror says self-aware, seeing clearly, ego, facing issues, self-assessment, self-improvement, insecure, making comparisons, reflection, obsessed, narcissistic, vain, self-love, self-appreciation. I'm really picking up on insecure here. Not in the divine soul, not in your ability to create or manifest, but some sort of insecurity with the actual earthly being, body, perhaps. I don't know. Let's just move on, because I'm staying way too much here on this heart space. I don't know why. Page of Wands reverse. How we're feeling. All work, no play. There is this need to put in, it seems like, energy and time into work with the Eight of Pentacles. It's like there's no time for that. There's no time for the play at this moment. I don't know. We're just kind of focused on those everyday, ordinary things that we're doing day by day. Death and the King of Wands. Wow. We're focused on what's working for us, but clearly we have Queen of Wands reverse, King of Wands reverse. I'm getting a kind of a toxic mirror in a relationship that's not working out. The passion is gone. The inspiration is gone. Yeah, it was a big commitment here at some time. There was a big soul tie or a reason for it. But that might be part of the closing out with the Death card. Because the universe is saying that you're ready, like this is the world card energy. It's in the environment. It's kind of like an energy that's sweeping through saying it's time to go to the next level. It's time to go to your next chapter. It's time for something new. You have the reef. You've done well. And there's something that you've really, like, for real, you've accomplished something. You've really mastered something here in your life. And now it's time for that next step. Ace of Pentacles reverse is about, and I feel like it's about investing in ourselves. Self-mastery. Queen of Wands, stepping out onto that stage. And then we have the Two of Swords. So we have the Two of Swords twice in your reading. And the Two of Swords is when we're at a stalemate or a block. So this could have to do with not necessarily being divided on a decision, but being halted because of a financial reason. Here's the good part about that, though. I see Five of Pentacles in the reverse in the goal and destiny. And this is specifically a card that if you get, this is why I like doing reversals, because it gives you a specific meaning for it. It's the meaning is that you overcome some type of worry, financial difficulty, also maybe even a health concern. It's like the worry is released. And then you'll be freed up to make a decision here that you've been waiting on to make. Because of that, like I said, this outcome. Thanks, Spirit. Two of Swords and the Hangman. You've been waiting. You have a big decision to make. There will be peace. There will be resolution. It's definitely something that's going to alleviate your worries. Now, it can be that all of this investment in yourself, into this new version of you, the new world energy, it is bringing about mastery. Okay, so there is something here about you being all about your work at this time, whatever that is, whatever it is that you do. Tell me more about this influence in the environment, or when I say in the environment, I'm meaning the energy that's coming towards you, that you feel the energy shifts and things like that. I'm usually being metaphorical when I have my readings. Okay, have we been avoiding? Ostrich trap is when we. Okay, yeah. So the ostrich trap with the mirror is it's just clearly saying that there's a self-assessment going on with things that we have been avoiding, facing, fixing for ourselves. I don't know the word fix, or healing for ourselves. It's like whatever is going to get, however you need to invest in yourself to get you to the next level is what we do. And for some reason, there may have been this subconscious, like, fear, like running a script in our lives where either there was self-sabotage or there was something going on that was like a fear of success on a very deep level of either not feeling worthy or feeling insecure about some sort of success. And so whatever it was we needed to face, we just kind of put our head in the sand instead. That's what that is. And that ultimately is letting fear rule. Easier said than done, you know. Easier said than done. And so this death card, this transformation, it's out here twice, definitely has to do with some issue that you're facing, that you're choosing to face or to look at head on. Yeah, and look, here's peace. So here's peace. The olive branch. Surrendering. This could be about surrendering to Spirit's help and surrendering to transformation within yourself. it's something with the Eight of Cups here is something that was overdone. Overconsumption, possibly. Wow, it's going to clarify that Five of Pentacles in the reverse. And look what we got. Ta-da! This Eight of Cups, I mean, they clearly have somebody that has shot glasses in there. There's still one left. There's others on the ground. It doesn't have to be shot glasses of whiskey, right? But it's a situation that, look, it looked like it was fun. They were even like stacking them into a pyramid. They maybe had a really fun night. Something went on too long in this energy is what they're saying. And so, therefore, not that the energy was wrong to experience necessarily. Stuff can go wrong, but you know what I'm saying. It's something that was drawn out. And this could be a metaphor of a relationship that felt good at first, but then it turned sour and it went on too long. It can be a job that was very dissatisfying, but yet you're still in it, you know, for a very long time. That's kind of what it means. It's something, because I see the 8 and I'm seeing all the other sequences of cups that had to come before it, right? So you're going to have a worry be lifted from you because of your ability to face something here. It takes like courage. It takes courage here to face whatever is in this mirror. It's also going to take you to dive a little bit more into the life of this earthling, of this earthly vessel of yours. Tell me about Seven of Swords. A Hermit, right? No, I thought it was a Hermit. The Six of Swords and the Star in the reverse. What's the Star in the reverse? They're saying because no one knows. What? Okay. Saying because no one knows. That they just, I've never gotten that kind of, but okay, like a star would be somebody that's a shining beacon in the light. You can't miss it when you look up, right? But this is saying to me, definitely like just a selective collective reading. There is a strategy in place. You don't tell anybody. You're not seen as you leave and go to your next chapter. Very clear message on that. Very clear. And this is, yes, it's about the timing. And maybe there's a hope and a fear of in this spot, both, of separating from somebody that you had been on this journey with for a while, with the Six of Cups in the reverse. Somebody that you know very well. May have not always been pleasurable, though. But so there might be a hope for there to be a parting of ways. For a lot of people, it is that. And it's not telling anybody, or not being seen as you leave for your next chapter, something like that. There's going to be celebration, and the Empress on the bottom. You're going to get on the right path here, and the path is changing. When I see that path, that card always represents the path to me. I don't know necessarily why, but maybe because of the 1111. It doesn't say that in regular tarot, but it is about you coming together with the right people and being able to hit those big milestones in life and celebrate them and be happy about it. Like there's actual happiness here with that card. So I think a commitment and who you are pledging your allegiance to is changing. It's changing. And interesting, we have what looks, I always thought this was the Four of Wands when I first had this deck. I think that looks like the Four of Wands on the Magician card. So that's kind of interesting because it's like you're creating this new path. It is filled with purpose and peace. I'm hearing peace. Yeah, peace. I just know. It's actually written here. Peace. So, this outcome. Tell me, tell me about the outcome. Chariot. the Knight of Cups. I don't know if this one's reversed or not. It's just the way I'm holding it. So I'm going to take it as something that has not come in quite yet because of the waiting. There's a lot of waiting here. And we have when we have something sideways also, I mean, you're in transition towards it. It's not exactly picked up speed. You're not exactly on the highway yet, or in the air in a jet, or whatever it is, in a boat on the sea. But it's coming. I guess that's the main message here, is it's coming. It's going to require you release everything that you've been holding on to. Anything that you've been attached to that is not serving you, it will require you to release it all. So, tell me a little bit more from the 108 deck. Oh, yeah, that's what I feel like with this Knight of Cups reverse. I feel like it has to do with, it's not here quite yet. This energy here might not be here quite yet, the flamingos, but it is coming. And when it does, it will be like dynamite, excitement, action, passion. Flamingos, soulmates, lovers, union, courtship, dating, attraction, seduce. And I think it involves too you going in a different direction from someone. So I think there's two messages in that. The dynamite is excitement, passion, action, suspense. Destroy, powder keg, fantastic, energetic, breakup, catalyst for change, explosive, short fuse, firecracker, blast, sudden, unexpected, and fast. Yeah, unexpected. And there we have the airplane. Maybe for a lot of you, see, it's going to be fast, it's going to be powerful. Thunderstorm and the airplane. And then we have the train, the moving on. So, the airplane says travel, long distance, speed, overcome, rise up, freedom, no boundaries, breaking free, in control, things work out, taking off, leave it behind, internal guidance system. Thunderstorm is power, destruction, electric display. It does say trouble, but I don't think this is about trouble. I think that this is an energy shift and triumph over evil, opportunity to overcome. Both of these say overcome. And then the train card says moving on, life's journey, new endeavor, going away. A steady climb. I feel like when this does come in, there will be no resistance. Because for some reason, there's a spark of what this even is for you in the past. Like you already know. Maybe something didn't get off the ground or something like that. But it's like you already know. You already know. When you know, you know. All right. That's my little tarot read for you today. Yes, okay. So, master number 44. Your angels are encouraging you to continue with your present life path with diligence and determination. And even greater success will come in the future. And know that you are supported. That's certainly what this is saying too. So I'm sending you love and light. If you like a private reading, the information is in the description box below. Thank you. Thank you for being here and all the ways that you help this channel. Bye.